to Genesis 2:16 and 17. God warned Adam and tell Adam don't touch the tree. What will happen to him? Now listen to this now. Adam is the husband. Adam is the man of the house. Yes. If your wife, I'm going to tell you right now, if your wife ever comes to you with one fruit that you don't know what fruit it is, and he tell you to eat it, and if you're not treating your wife, but if you're one person who like to beat your wife or mistreat her, don't eat the fruit. Your wife is gonna get rid of you. If she bring her fruit, come and say, baby, eat this fruit. It's a nice fruit. And you know she can just beat her yesterday. You're going to take up the fruit and eat it. You want dead somebody. Don't eat it. That's what I tell you. So, this Adam, God was very upset with Adam. Because, you see, Eve eat the fruit, you know. And it was easy for God to just get rid of Eve and build another Eve. He could have just put Adam back to sleep and take out another rib. But guess what? Eve took it to Adam and Adam ate. So the corruption came in all humanity till this very day. That's how sin spread and that's how wickedness spread. And so when this happened though, God saw that he got a wildfire in his hand. And so God had to declare a prophecy. I'm going to show you what a prophecy was. So their eyes was open and they realized they was naked and God was walking in the cool of the day and said, Adam, where art thou? And they had figs around them and aprons, they hiding themselves, said we're naked. So how you know you're naked? Because Adam said, because the woman you gave me, look at that, Adam blaming it on the woman. God already tell him don't eat from the tree. And the woman bringing something that God tell him don't eat, and he go eat. No, he said, the woman you gave me brought me some fruit to eat and I eat it and then we realize that we're naked. So God was very distraught with Adam because God thought Adam would have known better than that. Yes. So listen to this now. God laid out a prophecy. And the prophecy was, let me show you what God did. Hallelujah. So God said unto the serpent, he said, and will put, he said, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman. Right. And between thy seed and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. Right? And he said, it shall bruise thy heel, and thou shalt bruise his heel. That was the prophecy God made. Now, what enmity means? It means a constant hostility between good and evil. This is what it means. Through all generation, there's going to be a war between good and evil because of what Adam and Eve did. And it's still going on now. That's why you see people are dead every day on the road. So good and evil, the flesh and righteousness cannot agree. The Spirit of God and flesh will never agree. So guess what God did now? In order for God to make this prophecy come true, God has to go make some moves. So how is God going to fix this? So God made it happen where, if you read the book of Ruth, you will find where Ruth and her husband, I believe Elimelech, or whatever his name is, they, right, and her son Chilion and Marlon, they leave Bethlehem because there was a famine. And they went to the country of Moab. And while they was in the country of Moab, Marlon and Chilion got married to Orpah and Ruth. Her husband died, and then Marlon and Chilion died. And so after 10 years, Naomi got word that the famine had died down in her country. So she decided to go back home. And the two girls wanted to go with her. And she said, no, you need to go back to your mother's house. Because I don't have no more sons to give you babies to raise a family. So it don't make no sense you go to me. So Orpah kissed them and Ruth didn't want to go nowhere. Ruth said, I'm going with you. My God is your God and your people is my people. I'm not going back. I'm going with you. So Orpah now decided to go back home, but Ruth decided to go. So when they go back to Bethlehem now, one of Naomi's kids, who is Boaz, end up wooing Ruth married to her. I'm not going to go in the deepness of it. But from that union came a child, which is Obed. And listen to this. This is God's prophecy being fulfilled. So don't think there's something going on. Obed gave birth to Jesse, and Jesse gave birth to David, which Jesse had 8 sons. So this was the time when God raised up Saul, the Bethlehemite, to rule his people. Because the people are complaining to Samuel saying that, you know, we want our own king. Yeah, all the country got king, so we want a king too. And the problem was that, you see, God was their king at the time. God was their leader. Who don't want God to instruct their life? But these guys want a man king to run for them life. So God basically told them when Samuel brought this to God, because Samuel's sons was corrupted. So when Samuel brought this argument to God, God was a little offended, but God said, listen, I know you they reject, Samuel. I mean they reject. So go on and give them the man king. You understand? And God even tells, God still even speak and said, listen, man king, go take your daughters, slave them out, when you go dig big fields, and have to go pay taxes. Or what if they said, we don't care, we want our king. They totally rejected God. So if you notice when Saul get anointed, it was a flask. God didn't really want him as king, but God, the people them cry him, so God just chose him. But guess what? Saul turned out to be